Rush Hour 4 is finally moving forward, and fans around the world are excited to see Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker back together again. The movie's been talked about for many years, and now it is officially in development. While the film has not started shooting yet, both actors have confirmed that they want to return as their famous characters, Inspector Lee and Detective Carter. The team behind the movie is now working on the story, the script, and the production plans to make sure the new film feels fresh but still keeps the fun energy of the original trilogy. Many people believe this new chapter will focus on the two characters working together on a much bigger case, with new villains, new locations, and even more comedy. Jackie Chan has shared in the past that he wants more action scenes that feel real and less dependent on heavy effects. Chris Tucker also has said that he's ready to bring back the humor that made the earlier movies so popular. Right now, the movie does not have a release date, but the fact that it's finally in development is a real big deal for longtime fans. Rush Hour 4 is officially happening, and updates are expected soon. The Assassin's Creed live-action series has officially taken its first major step forward. The very first actor has now been cast, confirming that the long-awaited adaptation is truly moving into active development. After years of silence and uncertainty, this single announcement has reignited excitement across the entire fan base. While the studio has not revealed the actor's role, insiders say this is a lead position, meaning this casting could be for the next big assassin or a central figure who anchors the show's storyline. Netflix and Ubisoft have been quietly pushing this project behind the scenes, aiming to create the most faithful Assassin's Creed adaptation ever produced. With such a massive franchise built on time-jumping adventures, historical landscapes, and complex mythology, fans are already speculating which era the show might explore first. Will it be the Crusades, the Renaissance, feudal Japan, ancient Egypt, or something entirely new? This first casting choice sets the tone for everything that follows. More actors are expected to be announced soon, along with details about the plot direction, time period, and production schedule. What's clear is this: after years of waiting, the Animus is finally waking up again, and Assassin's Creed is officially back in action. The world of Wednesday is about to get darker, richer, and far more dangerous, because Eva Green has officially joined the cast of Season 3. Known for her magnetic gothic presence in films like Penny Dreadful, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and 300 Rise of an Empire, Eva Green is the kind of actress who transforms every scene she steps into. And now, she's bringing that same kind of eerie elegance to Nevermore Academy. While Netflix has not yet revealed her exact role, early reports suggest she may be playing a powerful new figure connected to Nevermore's deep supernatural roots. Possibly a teacher, a witch, or even a mysterious antagonist who challenges Wednesday Addams in ways no one has before. Fans are already buzzing online, calling her the perfect casting choice for the show's beautifully creepy world. Season 3 is shaping up to be the most intense and atmospheric chapter yet, with Eva Green's arrival adding even more star power and gothic sophistication. Filming is expected to begin soon, and Netflix will likely drop more casting news and story details in the coming months. One thing is certain: Wednesday Addams finally has someone just as haunting, stylish, and unpredictable to face off against, and it's going to be unforgettable. The Exorcist franchise is rising once again, and this time, Scarlett Johansson is stepping into the horror spotlight. According to new industry reports, Johansson has officially joined the next major installment in the Exorcist series, marking one of the biggest casting moves the franchise has seen in years. Known for her versatile performances in everything from Lucy to Marriage Story to Black Widow, she's now preparing to take on a role that dives deeper into terror, trauma, and the supernatural. While her exact character remains under wraps, early insiders suggest she may be playing a mother at the center of a terrifying new possession case, a role that mirrors the grounded emotional core that made the original 1973 film so iconic. The upcoming movie is said to be a fresh continuation rather than a direct sequel to recent entries. With a darker tone, a more character-driven story, and a return to the franchise's psychological roots, fans are already buzzing online, excited to see Johansson bring her intensity to one of horror's most legendary universes. Production is expected to begin soon, with the studio aiming to reignite the classic fear that made The Exorcist a genre-defining masterpiece. With Scarlett Johansson leading the cast, the next chapter promises to be bold, emotional, and absolutely terrifying. Cowabunga! The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are officially returning to live action. A brand new reboot is now in development, and fans are already fired up to see Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael back on the big screen in a fully reimagined universe. This new project aims to take the Turtles in a fresh direction, blending grounded storytelling with the stylized action that has defined the franchise for decades. According to early reports, the reboot will lean closer to the darker, grittier tone of the original Mirage comics, while still keeping the fun, brotherly energy that fans love. The studio is said to be prioritizing practical effects and high-end creature design to bring the Turtles to life in a more realistic and striking way, moving away from the heavy CGI look of recent films. While casting has not yet been announced, insiders hint that the production team is looking for young actors who can handle strong physical performances and motion capture work. The story is expected to explore the origins of the Turtles once again, but with new twists, deeper emotional arcs, and a modernized version of New York's underground crime world. The reboot is being positioned as the start of a new live-action saga that could span multiple films if successful. With the Turtles' popularity bigger than ever and fans hungry for a fresh take, this upcoming movie has the potential to redefine the franchise for an entirely new generation. Euphoria Season 3 is already making headlines, and it hasn't even begun filming. The latest shocking report suggests that Sydney Sweeney's character, Casey Howard, may be getting a major storyline shift. She reportedly starts on an OnlyFans account in the upcoming season. This rumored plot point instantly caught fire online, with fans debating what it could mean for Cassie's arc and the show's overall direction. Insiders claim that Season 3 will dive deeper into the adult world the characters are now transitioning into, exploring the consequences of fame, digital identity, and online monetization. Cassie starting in OnlyFans, if the rumor turns out to be true, would align with the show's recurring themes of personal insecurity, validation-seeking behavior, and the pressures of social media. Many believe this would be a bold commentary on how young women are often pushed into monetizing their image, especially when battling emotional instability or searching for a sense of control. Sydney Sweeney has not confirmed or denied the rumor, and HBO has remained silent, which has only fueled speculation. Fans are also wondering how would this affect Cassie's relationships, especially with Nate and Maddie, and whether Season 3 will push the boundaries even further than previous seasons. For now, nothing is official, but the buzz around the storyline suggests Euphoria Season 3 may become the show's most controversial chapter yet. Dexter fans, the wait is officially shrinking. Dexter Resurrection Season 2 is set to begin filming this April, marking a major step forward for the revival series that shocked everyone with its return. After Season 1 brought Michael C. Hall back into the iconic role and introduced a new direction for the franchise, Season 2 promises even darker twists, deeper character development, and answers to the cliffhangers that left viewers wanting more. According to production insiders, filming will kick off with the returning cast and an expanded roster of new characters who are expected to challenge Dexter in ways we haven't seen before. While plot details remain tightly under wraps, early whispers suggest Season 2 will explore the larger consequences of Dexter's reemergence and how his past continues to haunt every step he takes. The creative team behind the revival is reportedly committed to grounding this chapter in the intense psychological storytelling that made the original series a cultural landmark. Fans are especially eager to see how Dexter navigates the moral and emotional fallout from last season's events, and whether new threats will push him further down his dark path, or force him to confront it once and for all. With filming officially scheduled, Dexter Resurrection Season 2 is shaping up to be one of 2026's most anticipated releases. Get ready, The Dark Passenger isn't done yet. The King of the Monsters is getting a bold, brand new chapter. The iconic Godzilla franchise is launching a fresh anime series, and for the first time in its 70-year history, the story will center on a boy who possesses Godzilla's power. This marks a major shift. Rather than just a monster rampaging through cities, this version promises a deeply personal and human-scale story, blending kaiju spectacle with character drama. The project was officially announced at Anime Festival Asia Singapore 2025. The series will be produced by Toho Animation in collaboration with Studio Orange and Igloo Studio, the same studio behind previous anime entries in the Godzilla saga. Though the show's official title hasn't been revealed yet, concept art has already been shared. It shows a young boy preparing to unleash Godzilla's signature atomic ray, raising the haunting question, is he human or is he Godzilla? The series aims to explore both fear and hope in today's world through this unique hybrid protagonist, a new angle for a beast that has long been a symbol of destruction. With this new direction, Godzilla fans may be about to experience the king of monsters as they never have before. Fans of gaming and television both should be excited. The popular video game franchise Far Cry is being adapted into a TV series by FX. The project's being developed by acclaimed showrunner Noah Hawley, known for Fargo and Legion, with Romac attached as co-creator. Their vision promises a fresh take on the world of Far Cry, mixing immersive action, intense drama, and deep character stories. This new series will aim to capture the game's signature blend of survival, rebellion, and moral conflict. Expect sprawling landscapes, fierce action sequences, and complex characters who must decide what they stand for in a harsh and dangerous world. The adaptation will likely explore themes of power, resistance, and the cost of freedom, all elements that made the original games popular. While casting details have not yet been announced, insiders say the creators are seeking actors who can bring both physicality and emotional depth to the roles. Story development is already underway, with writers crafting a script that aims to satisfy long-term fans while also inviting new viewers unfamiliar with Far Cry. With FX backing the project and creative heavyweights at the helm, this Far Cry TV series could become one of the most ambitious video game adaptations in television history. Get ready, the wild ride through violence, survival, and rebellion is coming soon. Sadie Sink, best known for her powerful role in Max and Stranger Things, has officially joined the cast of Avengers Secret Wars, and fans are already buzzing with theories about who she might be playing. Marvel's not shared the name of the character yet, but insiders claim she will have an important role in the massive multiverse storyline. Her casting makes sense, as Marvel's bringing in younger talent to set up the future of the MCU after Doomsday and Kang Dynasty shifts the universe in a new direction. Right now, the most popular theory is that Sadie Sink could be playing a young multiversal hero, possibly someone like Songbird, a variant of Jean Grey, or even a completely new MCU original character created for the movie's huge ensemble. Since Secret Wars will bring together heroes from different timelines, universes, and past Marvel projects, introducing a fresh face with strong emotional range could help anchor the story during its biggest dramatic moments. Fans are also excited because Sadie has already shown she can handle intense action scenes and emotional arcs, which are perfect for the tone of Secret Wars. Even though Marvel is keeping her exact role hidden, her involvement proves that the studio's planning something major. With Sadie Sink stepping into the MCU, Secret Wars just became even more exciting. Fans of Alita: Battle Angel finally have a reason to celebrate. James Cameron has delivered a long-awaited and genuinely promising update about the sequel. After years of silence, uncertainty, and consistent fan campaigning, Cameron confirmed that Alita 2 is actively moving forward, and that the creative team hasn't abandoned the project at all. Cameron revealed that conversations about the sequel have recently gained real traction, especially now that production schedules are opening up for both him and director Robert Rodriguez. According to him, the team is closer than ever to aligning the timing, technology, and story direction needed to bring Alita back to the big screen. While he didn't spill plot details, Cameron made it clear that they already know the narrative path they want to take, one that continues Alita's journey after she ascended to Salem and vowed revenge for Hugo's death. What makes this update especially encouraging is Cameron's direct involvement. Despite being deep in the world of Avatar sequels, he reiterated that Alita remains important to him creatively. He also hinted that the advances in performance capture and CGI since 2019 will allow them to push Alita's world to even more stunning heights. For the first time in years, Alita: Battle Angel 2 feels not just possible, but inevitable. HBO has officially renewed House of the Dragon for Season 4, confirming the fiery saga of House Targaryen is far from over. Even before Season 3 has aired, the network has committed to expanding the story, showing just how confident they are in the massive global appeal of the series. With record-breaking viewership, award-winning performances, and intense online buzz for every episode, this renewal has only a matter of time. Season 4 will continue the brutal civil war known as the Dance of the Dragons, pushing the story deeper into its bloodiest chapters. Fans can expect even more political backstabbing, massive dragon battles, and the tragic consequences of the Trigun family tearing itself apart. Showrunner Ryan Condal will return to lead the new season, ensuring consistency in tone, storytelling, and world building. HBO has also confirmed that writing for Season 4 will begin shortly, even as production for Season 3 continues. This renewal signals HBO's long-term investment in the Game of Thrones universe. With additional spin-offs in development, House of the Dragons remains the franchise's flagship series, and Season 4 promises to elevate the stakes like never before. Fans should brace themselves, the war is only getting hotter. Sony Pictures has dropped the first official look for Jumanji 3, and it's turning heads. The brand new photo features Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, and Jack Black back in their familiar Avatar outfits, but this time they're not in a jungle game world. The cast is standing in a snowy, real-life city, hinting that the magical Jumanji game might finally spill into the real world. One striking detail: Johnson's character, Dr. Xander Smolder Bravestone, wears a necklace with a dice pendant, a clear tribute to the original 1995 Jumanji film and legacy of Robin Williams. According to recent reports, the film has officially begun production, and the star himself confirmed this will be the final installment of the current Jumanji trilogy. With production underway and the cast reunited, the image sets up a bold and emotional farewell to this modern chapter in the Jumanji saga. Mark your calendars, the movie is set to hit theaters on December 11th, 2026. Christian Bale is officially circling Heat 2, and the excitement around Michael Mann's long-awaited crime saga sequel has skyrocketed. The film, based on Mann's best-selling novel, serves as both prequel and sequel to the original 1995 masterpiece, expanding the stories of Neil McCauley, Chris Shirley's, and Vincent Hanna. Bale is reportedly being eyed for the role of Chris Shirley's, originally played by Val Kilmer, marking a major casting shift that fans are already buzzing about. Mann has been developing Heat 2 for years, and Bale's involvement signals the production is finally moving forward with serious momentum. The story will jump between the aftermath of the first film and the earlier criminal escapades of the crew. This means Bale's take on Shirley's will explore both the character's rise within Macaulay's crew and his desperate escape after the iconic shootout in Los Angeles. While casting for Hannah and Macaulay haven't been fully confirmed, Bale's potential addition gives the film the grounded intensity audiences expect from Mann's crime universe. The director is known for his realistic action, obsessive attention to detail, and deep psychological character work, all elements that perfectly align with Bale's acting style. If all final negotiations go well, Heat 2 could become one of the biggest crime thriller events of the decade, a return to the gritty world that redefined the genre. Fans of Alita: Battle Angel finally have a reason to celebrate. James Cameron has delivered a long-awaited and genuinely promising update about the sequel. After years of silence, uncertainty, and consistent fan campaigning, Cameron confirmed that Alita 2 is actively moving forward, and that the creative team hasn't abandoned the project at all. Cameron revealed that conversations about the sequel have recently gained real traction, especially now that production schedules are opening up for both him and director Robert Rodriguez. According to him, the team is closer than ever to aligning the timing, technology, and story direction needed to bring Alita back to the big screen. While he didn't spill plot details, Cameron made it clear that they already know the narrative path they want to take, one that continues Alita's journey after she ascended to Salem and vowed revenge for Hugo's death. What makes this update especially encouraging is Cameron's direct involvement. Despite being deep in the world of Avatar sequels, he reiterated that Alita remains important to him creatively. He also hinted that the advances in performance capture and CGI since 2019 will allow them to push Alita's world to even more stunning heights. For the first time in years, Alita: Battle Angel 2 feels not just possible, but inevitable. Wakanda is far from finished. director Ryan Coogler has officially confirmed that he's returning to the world of Black Panther and is already working hard on Black Panther 3. After months of speculation and fan uncertainty, Coogler's update marks the clearest sign yet that Marvel Studios is fully committed to continuing the franchise. According to Coogler, development is still in the early stages, but the team is actively shaping the story, characters, and emotional direction of the third installment. While he didn't reveal plot details, he emphasized that the chapter will honor the legacy of Chadwick Boseman while also pushing Wakanda into bold new territory. His goal, he said, is to expand the world in a way that feels authentic and emotionally powerful, something fans have come to expect from him. Coogler also expressed gratitude for the continued support of the community that embraced both Black Panther films, especially through the difficult transition after Boseman's passing. He acknowledged that the pressure is high, but the excitement is even higher, with Marvel backing his vision for the franchise's future. With Ryan Coogler officially back at the helm, fans can finally look forward to a new era of Wakanda, one built on legacy, innovation, and storytelling that hits the heart just as hard as the action. There's fresh speculation around the Superman sequel Man of Tomorrow. Casting calls may be looking for a brand new female hero to join the film. According to reports, the character is described as being in her late 20s, having an edge, and needing to be taller, suggesting a role with serious physical presence. The casting breakdown also notes that she is a warrior type with a strong build. These clues have set off fan theories about who she could be. Many point to Wonder Woman as the most likely candidate. While Wonder Woman is the top guess, some insiders also throw out names like Big Barda and Black Canary as possibilities. What makes Wonder Woman especially interesting is that launching her in this movie could tie into future solo stories in the new DC universe. The idea matches James Gunn's broader plan for DC, where iconic characters debut in ensemble stories. Alongside the search for this mystery hero, Man of Tomorrow is expected to bring back familiar faces: Superman David Corn Sweat, Lex Luthor Nicholas Hoult, and possibly the Engineer, a returning villain. With production expected to roll soon, this new casting could shake up the DCU's hero lineup, and fans are watching closely to see who this powerful new figure really is. A new wave of excitement sweeping across the Marvel fandom as fresh updates hint at Tobey Maguire's possible return in Avengers Doomsday. While nothing has been officially confirmed by Marvel Studios, multiple insider reports claim that Maguire's Spider-Man is still very much in the conversation for the upcoming multiverse epic. This lines up with earlier rumors suggesting that Doomsday will push the multiverse to its absolute limit, bringing back legacy characters for one final universe-shaking crossover. According to recent buzz, Marvel is planning sequences that involve different timelines collapsing into another, a perfect setup for the return of past Spider-Man variants. Tobey's version, being the original cinematic Spider-Man and a fan favorite icon, is said to be one of the top choices for a key emotional moment in the film. Insiders also believe Marvel wants at least one major legacy cameo to match the hype of Spider-Man No Way Home, and Tobey remains the strongest candidate for that impact. While the scale of his role is still unclear, whether a brief but powerful appearance or in a full supporting part, the idea of Tobey Maguire swinging back into action has fans more excited than ever. If these updates prove true, Avengers Doomsday could deliver one of Marvel's most legacy reunions. Sadie Sink, best known for her powerful role in Max and Stranger Things, has officially joined the cast of Avengers Secret Wars, and fans are already buzzing with theories about who she might be playing. Marvel's not shared the name of the character yet, but insiders claim she will have an important role in the massive multiverse storyline. Her casting makes sense as Marvel's bringing in younger talent to set up the future of the MCU after Doomsday, and Kang Dynasty shifts the universe in a new direction. Right now, the most popular theory is that Sadie Sink could be playing a young multiversal hero, possibly someone like Songbird, a variant of Jean Grey, or even a completely new MCU original character created for the movie's huge ensemble. Since Secret Wars will bring together heroes from different timelines, universes, and past Marvel projects, introducing a fresh face with strong emotional range could help anchor the story during its biggest dramatic moments. Fans are also excited because Sadie has already shown she can handle intense action scenes and emotional arcs. which are perfect for the tone of Secret Wars. Even though Marvel is keeping her exact role hidden, her involvement proves that the studio's planning something major. With Sadie Sink stepping into the MCU, Secret Wars just became even more exciting. Andy Garcia is officially returning for Ocean's 14, and fans of the classic heist franchise are thrilled to see him back in action. Garcia played Terry Benedict, one of the most important characters in the early movies, known for his sharp mind, strict attitude, and long history with Danny Ocean's crew. His return suggests that the new movie will connect strongly to the original trilogy and may even revisit old rivalries and unfinished business. According to early reports, Ocean's 14 will bring together both returning cast members and fresh faces, creating a new heist story that mixes nostalgia with a modern twist. Garcia's comeback may mean his character is once again pulled into a dangerous plan, either as the target, the villain, or possibly even a reluctant ally. Fans are already wondering whether Benedict will try to outsmart the crew again, or if he'll join forces with them for a new and bigger mission. The movie is expected to have the same style the franchise is famous for: clever plans, glamorous locations, surprising twists, and smart humor. With Andy Garcia back on board, the stakes instantly feel higher. His presence adds weight and excitement, and reminds audiences why Ocean's series became one of the most popular heist franchises ever made. Fans of The Man of Steel finally have a major update on Superman Man of Tomorrow. Brainiac, one of Superman's most iconic villains, has officially been confirmed as the main antagonist. Known for his genius-level intellect, advanced technology, and obsession with collecting civilizations, Brainiac presents a formidable challenge that promises to push Superman to his limits like never before. This marks the first time the character will play a central role in the live-action DC universe. Reports suggest that the movie will explore Brainiac's motivations in depth, showing why he targets Earth and other planets. With Lex Luthor also returning, Superman could face a double threat that combines human cunning with alien technology. Brainiac's inclusion opens the door for epic action sequences, high-stakes confrontations, and a story that goes beyond a typical hero versus villain dynamic. Fans are speculating that the film will also tease other elements of the DC universe, making this a major cornerstone for the franchise's future. The creative team, including James Gunn, is reportedly working to stay true to the character's comic origins while modernizing him for the big screen. With Brainiac confirmed, Man of Tomorrow is shaping up to be a thrilling high-stakes adventure that Superman fans won't want to miss. Fans of James Cameron's Avatar franchise now have a fresh update. The runtime for the sequel, Avatar Fire and Ash, has been officially revealed. The film is set to be a lengthy cinematic experience, clocking in at approximately 3 hours and 20 minutes, making it one of the most ambitious and immersive entries in the franchise. Cameron is known for his dedication to world building, and this extended runtime allows him to explore the vast landscapes of Pandora, introducing new characters and expand the complex conflict between humans and the Na'vi. The sequel continues the story of Jake Sully, Neytiri, and their family as they face escalating threats from returning human invaders and new dangers emerging in the oceans and skies of Pandora. Early reports indicate that the film will feature groundbreaking underwater motion capture technology, intense action sequences, and emotional character arcs that will drive the story forward. Cameron's vision is to make the audience feel fully immersed in the world, giving time to explore the new tribes, cultures, and ecosystems that were hinted at in the first two films. With the runtime revealed, fans are now preparing for a full cinematic journey that promises adventure, emotion, and stunning visual effects. Avatar Fire and Ash is shaping up to be an epic experience that'll be remembered for years to come. Fans of the sci-fi hit Alien Earth have reason to celebrate. The series has officially been renewed for a second season. The show, which quickly became a fan favorite for its gripping storylines, stunning visuals, and complex characters, will continue exploring humanity's survival on a planet far from Earth. Season 1 left audiences on edge with cliffhangers that raised questions about alien civilizations, human adaptability, and the mysterious forces threatening the colony. Season 2 promises to expand the story with new characters, deeper exploration of alien worlds, and higher stakes for the human settlers. The creators have teased that the upcoming episodes will dive into political conflicts, hidden agendas, and thrilling missions that test the limits of the crew. Viewers can also expect the series' signature mix of suspense, action, and emotional drama, which made the first season a hit among sci-fi fans. Production for Season 2 is expected to start soon, with the returning cast reprising their roles, new additions joining the ensemble to add fresh dynamics. The series' continued success highlights the growing popularity of high-quality, serialized sci-fi on streaming platforms. With Season 2 confirmed, Alien Earth fans have plenty to look forward to, as the adventure continues and the mysteries of this distant world deepen. Marvel fans are in for a possibly early treat, as the first trailer of Avengers Doomsday may soon be released. Reports suggest the trailer could premiere in theaters alongside the upcoming Avatar: Fire and Ash, which is set to hit cinemas in December 2025. This pairing is expected to give audiences a first look at the next chapter in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Avengers Doomsday is scheduled to release on December 18, 2026. Launching the trailer a year before in advance would help generate massive excitement for the film. By showing it before a blockbuster like Avatar: Fire and Ash, Marvel is likely aiming to reach a huge international audience and build anticipation across multiple fan bases. While official confirmation from Marvel Studios has not yet been announced, insiders indicate that the trailer will be attached to Avatar screenings in select theaters. Fans can expect epic scenes, new character reveals, and hints at the upcoming storyline that'll bring multiple heroes together to face a massive threat. If this plan goes ahead, December 2025 will become an important month for Marvel fans, giving them a taste of the action, drama, and surprises that Avengers Doomsday promises to deliver. Brendan Fraser is officially returning to the big screen as part of a new The Mummy movie, exciting fans of the original series. Fraser, who became a household name with the 1999 hit The Mummy and its 2001 sequel, will reprise his iconic role as adventurer Rick O'Connell. The film promises to bring back the thrilling mix of action, adventure, and supernatural suspense that made the original film so beloved. The new Mummy movie is being produced by Universal Pictures as part of their continued efforts to revive classic franchises. While details about the plot are still largely under wraps, insiders suggest the story will honor the previous films while introducing fresh characters and new supernatural challenges. Rumors indicate that Fraser's return will be central to connecting the original series with this new chapter, creating a sense of continuity for longtime fans. Filming is expecting to begin soon, though a confirmed release date has not been announced. Fans are already speculating about which monsters and ancient curses might appear, and whether the movie will continue the trend of high-stakes adventure combined with humor and heart. With Brendan Fraser back in action, this Mummy revival is shaping up to be a thrilling and nostalgic ride for both new and returning audiences. Big things are in motion for the Jurassic World Rebirth franchise. Gareth Edwards, who directed the 2025 reboot, is reportedly in final talks to return for its follow-up, which would continue the story introduced in Rebirth. The new film is expected to hit theaters in June 2028, with key cast members already linked to return. Edwards originally treated Rebirth as a standalone story. He said he worked on it like just one movie and hasn't spoken to the studio about a sequel. Still, signs suggest the door isn't closed. The world of Rebirth introduced new characters and fresh mythology, leaving plenty of room for more adventures. If Edwards does return, viewers can expect more high-stakes dinosaur action, expanded settings, and perhaps a deeper dive into the dino-filled world he helped rebuild. The sequel hopes to build on the reboot's momentum and deliver more of what fans love: suspense, thrills, and primeval danger. It's official, Keanu Reeves is set to lead a brand new sci-fi thriller called Shiver, directed by Tim Miller, the same filmmaker who brought us Deadpool. The story introduces Reeves as a down-on-his-luck smuggler whose Caribbean mission goes sideways. He finds himself surrounded by hostile mercenaries and sharks, then falls into a mysterious time loop where he must relive his ordeal until he finds a way out. Described as a hybrid of high-concept survival and mind-bending sci-fi, the film is being billed as Edge of Tomorrow meets The Shallows. The screenplay is penned by Ian Shore, while producers include Matthew Vaughn and Aaron Ryder. Warner Bros. Is reportedly in final negotiations to acquire the project. For Miller, this marks a return to big-scale genre filmmaking and an opportunity to explore new heights in sci-fi action. For Reeves, it adds to a growing slate of ambitious roles and signals a continued evolution in his on-screen presence. While no release date has been announced yet, fans are already eager to see how this intense, time-twisting adventure unfolds. Big news for fans of the Call of Duty franchise: Hollywood has finalized key creative roles for the upcoming live-action film. Peter Berg will direct the movie and also co-write the script. Joining him is Taylor Sheridan, who will co-write and co-produce. This collaboration marks a major step forward for the adaptation. The film is being developed in partnership by Paramount Pictures and Activision, the publisher of Call of Duty. Berg, known for films like Lone Survival, and Sheridan, creator of the hit series Yellowstone, brings strong experience in action and dramatic storytelling to the project. The game series has sold over 500 million copies worldwide, so expectations are high. While plot details, cast, and release date are still under wraps, the creative team's announcement signals that the project is moving ahead. The goal is to bring the core feel of the Call of Duty games: intense action, high stakes, and realistic military drama to the big screen. Fans can look forward to more updates as the production takes shape. Monster fans, get ready! The creators of Godzilla Minus One has confirmed that a sequel titled Godzilla Minus Zero is officially in development. Following the success of the previous film, which combined epic destruction with deep emotional storytelling, the new installment promises to continue Godzilla's story in a bigger, bolder way. Details about the plot are still limited, but insiders suggest that Godzilla Minus Zero will explore new conflicts for the iconic monster while introducing fresh threats to humanity. Fans can expect massive battles, jaw-dropping visual effects, and the same intense sense of scale that made the first film so memorable. The creative team behind the original movie is reportedly returning, ensuring consistency in tone and vision. Although a release date has not been officially announced, production is expected to start soon. The sequel aims to build on the strong reception of Godzilla Minus One, both critically and at the box office. While Godzilla once again is taking center stage, audiences can look forward to an exciting, action-packed cinematic experience that blends suspense, science fiction, and spectacular monster action. Prepare for a thrilling return of the King of the Monsters in Godzilla Minus Zero. Fans of the animated hit K-pop Demon Hunters, get ready. Its sequel is officially on the way. Netflix and Sony Pictures Animation have confirmed that K-pop Demon Hunters 2 is in development, and a release date of 2029 has been projected. The first movie, which premiered on Netflix, follows the K-pop girl hunter Hunter X as they moonlight as demon hunters. The film became one of Netflix's most watched originals thanks to its catchy music, vibrant animation, and worldwide appeal. Directors Maggie Kang and Chris Appelhans will return for the sequel, indicating that the creative team is staying the course. While the sequel's plot remains under wraps, the filmmakers have hinted at exploring untold backstories for characters such as Mira and Zoe, and further expanding the mythos of the film's universe. Negotiations between Netflix and Sony are already in motion, though the long timeline reflects the time-intensive process of high-quality animation. With the sequel on the horizon, the world of K-pop and supernatural adventure will continue to collide in a fresh chapter. The wait may be long, but fans can expect more music, magic, and monster-slaying fun when K-pop Demon Hunters 2 finally lands. Exciting news for the live-action adaptation of One Piece on Netflix. Actor Xolo Maridueña, best known for his role in Blue Beetle and Cobra Kai, has been cast as Portugas de Ace in Season 3. Ace is a beloved character in the One Piece universe, the fiery, loyal brother of Monkey D. Luffy, and a key figure in some of the most emotional arcs of the story. The announcement confirms that production for Season 3 will move forward later this year, with filming expected to begin in Cape Town, South Africa. While Season 2 is already slated to premiere in March 2026, Season 3 will bring in this major addition to the cast. The move signals that the show's creators are gearing up for even bigger storytelling and character moments. With Maridueña on board, fans are excited to see how Ace is brought to life and how his story will affect Luffy and the Straw Hat crew's journey. Stay tuned for more details as the cast grows and production ramps up for what promises to be a standout season of One Piece. The saga around the next Roadhouse movie has taken a wild turn. The 2024 remake of Roadhouse, directed by Doug Liman and starring Jake Gyllenhaal, was a streaming success for Amazon MGM Studios. But Liman is now striking out on his own. Feeling burned by Amazon's decision to skip a theatrical release, Liman has secured rights with original screenwriter R. Lance Hill for a separate project titled Roadhouse Dylan. Meanwhile, Amazon MGM is moving forward with its own official sequel, Roadhouse 2, with Gyllenhaal returning, director Ilya Naishuller at the helm, and new cast members like Dave Bautista and Aldous Hodge on board. The twist? Both projects stem from competing claims over who controls the franchise's future. Hill argues his original film rights reverted to him under U.S. copyright law, while Amazon asserts they hold them as work for hire. With one sequel officially underway and another directly tied to the original 1989 film in development, fans may soon face two different Roadhouse continuations. The outcome of the legal battle will shape which versions move ahead, and how the legacy of the brawling barroom action saga will evolve. Jason Statham and Guy Ritchie are officially reuniting for Viva La Madness, an upcoming high-octane action thriller that marks their latest collaboration since hits like Snatch and Wrath of Man. The film is based on J.J. Colony's crime novel, a sequel to Layer Cake, and follows a retired London gangster who finds himself pulled back into the dangerous world of international drug trafficking and criminal alliances. Statham will star as the unnamed protagonist, originally portrayed by Daniel Craig in Layer Cake, bringing his trademark intensity and sharp wit to the role. Guy Ritchie, known for his signature fast-paced direction and gritty British style, is set to give the film a mix of dark humor, stylized violence, and clever storytelling. Production is set to begin in 2026, with filming expected across London, the Caribbean, and parts of Europe. The project is being developed under Miramax, with both Ritchie and Statham serving as producers alongside Ivan Atkinson. Fans of British crime cinema are thrilled to see the duo back together, promising a sleek, adrenaline-packed thriller that continues the Layer Cake legacy in explosive fashion. Netflix has finally revealed exciting updates for One Piece Season 2, the live-action adaptation of Eiichiro Oda's iconic manga. The new season is officially set to release in summer 2026, and the first batch of behind-the-scenes images has fans buzzing with excitement. These photos show the Straw Hat crew, Monkey D. Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and Sanji back together, hinting at even bigger adventures ahead as they continue their journey towards the Grand Line. According to showrunners Matt Owens and Joe Trax, Season 2 will dive deeper into the emotional storytelling and action-packed battles, including new fan favorite characters like Tony Chopper and Baroque Works. Eiichiro Oda himself is said to be closely involved again, ensuring the series stays true to the heart of the original manga. Production begins earlier this year in South Africa and will continue through early 2025. With stronger visuals, a higher budget, and a more confident cast, Netflix is hoping to make One Piece Season 2 even bigger than the first. Fans can't wait to set sail again with Luffy and his crew for another wave of adventure, friendship, and dreams. Sega has officially announced the long-awaited Sonic 4 project will now be titled Sonic CD, signaling a bold new direction for the franchise. The decision comes after years of speculation about where the Sonic the Hedgehog series would head next. According to Sega, the new title is not a simple remake, but a complete reimagining that connects the past and future of Sonic's adventures. The game will blend the nostalgic style of the classic Sonic CD with both fast-paced modern gameplay of Sonic 4, creating a unique hybrid experience for both old fans and new players. Developers say it'll feature time travel mechanics, dynamic 2D and 3D level transitions, and improved speed physics, all powered by the Hedgehog Engine 2. Players can expect brand new zones, challenging boss fights, and a deeper storyline centered around Sonic, Tails, and Metal Sonic. Sonic CD is set to release in late 2026 on all major platforms, including PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. Sega promises that this will be the fastest and most visually stunning Sonic game ever made, marking a fresh start for the Blue Blur's next era. DC Studios co-head James Gunn has finally spoken about the long-awaited sequel to Constantine, giving fans a small but important update. According to Gunn, Constantine 2 is still in development, but it's moving slowly behind the scenes. He shared that conversations with Keanu Reeves, who played the original demon-hunting anti-hero, have been happening on and off. However, Gunn also made it clear that he hasn't read a script yet, which means the project is still in the early stages of planning. The sequel is expected to bring back Keanu Reeves and director Francis Lawrence, who both confirmed last year that they were eager to continue the story. Lawrence has said that Warner Bros. Showed interest in the idea, giving them permission to start working on a script that explores darker and more spiritual themes. Fans of the original 2005 movie are thrilled by the idea of revisiting the gritty supernatural world of John Constantine. While there's still no confirmed release date or filming schedule, the latest update suggests that Constantine 2 is far from dead. It may take time, but if Gunn, Reeves, and Lawrence come together, fans could finally see the return of DC's favorite dark magician. The horror flick world of the Warrens is getting a new chapter. After the massive success of The Conjuring Last Rites, which shattered box office records for the franchise, the studio is now developing a prequel movie. The film is set to explore the early years of famed paranormal investigators Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren, showing how they began their ghost hunting journey together. Writers Richard Nanning and Ian Goldberg, who worked on the recent films, are returning to pen the screenplay. Short film director Rodriguez Hart is in talks to take the helm as director. Although Last Rites was advertised as the final chapter for the Warren story, its stunning global haul has convinced the studios there are still tales to tell. The prequel will likely feature new actors playing the Warrens at younger ages, and it may mark a fresh start for their saga. Meanwhile, a companion TV series is also being developed to further deepen the world and explore stories beyond just the movies. With writing underway and the creative team assembling, horror fans have a lot to look forward to. More chills, more history, and a new take on the franchise that just proved it still has power. The upcoming Minions 3, revealed to possibly be titled Minions and Monsters, is already stirring major waves thanks to a leak from a recent test screening. A full audio recording of the film reportedly leaked online after the screening, leading to early plot details making their way out ahead of official announcements. From what insiders are saying, the story will center on 3 new minions, James, Henry, and Ed, who decide to leave their usual antics behind and head to Hollywood as content creators. Meanwhile, the other minions back home meet a robot named Dort, who unexpectedly finds himself and his family fighting oversized monsters. The giant creatures, created by a magical spellbook and a mischievous creature named Gooby, lead to chaos until Dort's family uses their spaceship to help save the day. Scheduled to hit theaters on July 1st, 2006, the film promises to shift the franchise into fresh territory. Less about henchmen hijinks and more about filmmaking dreams and monster mayhem. While the details remain unofficial until Studio Illumination and Universal Pictures confirm them, fans are already watching closely for what may be a bold new era for the little yellow troublemakers. A sequel to the hit animated film The Mitchells vs. the Machines is officially happening, bringing back the quirky Mitchell family for more wild adventures. The follow-up is being developed by Sony Pictures Animation and will be distributed by Netflix, continuing the successful partnership behind the original movie. Directing duties for the sequel will go to Guillermo Martinez alongside J.P. Sands as co-director. The screenplay is being written by sisters Wendy Molyneux and Lizzie Molyneux-Logan, known for their work in animated television. Production is expected to begin in early 2026. Although plot details are still in wraps, the new movie may shift focus from battling robots, as in the original, to a fresh new conflict for the Mitchells. With the original film receiving massive praise and achieving huge streaming numbers, expectations are high for the sequel to be just as bold, funny, and smart. Fans of the first film should get ready. Another wild ride with the Mitchell family is on its way. The upcoming DC film Supergirl is reportedly undergoing additional photography in the form of 2 weeks of reshoots, with the motive to include scenes featuring Superman. According to industry insider Daniel Richtman, cameras are currently rolling again to deliver this new material. The implication? The production team wants to integrate the character of Superman, portrayed by David Corenswet, more directly into the narrative of Supergirl. While official confirmation from Warner Bros. Pictures or DC Studios remains absent, the reshoot window suggests a strategic pivot to deepen the linkage between the two heroes. The reported focus on Superman's inclusion follows his cameo in the concluding scenes of the recent Superman film, establishing a connective thread in the new DC Universe slate. For fans, the news signals a higher stakes approach. Rather than a strictly solo Kara Zor-El adventure, Supergirl may now develop under the shadow and legacy of her cousin's world. If the reshoots succeed, the film's marketing and narrative direction are likely to highlight this expanded connection, raising expectations for a richer, more integrated DC hero universe. The upcoming sequel to The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves, will pick up just a few weeks after the conclusion of the spin-off series, The Penguin, according to actor Colin Farrell. This short time jump signals a tighter continuity between the series and the film, rather than a large leap into the future. By anchoring the story in the immediate aftermath of the Penguin's chaos in Gotham, the sequel can capitalize on the destabilized city, the power vacuum left behind, and the characters still reeling from recent events. The link ensures that villains and plot threads remain fresh, building directly on the momentum of prior storytelling. For Bruce Wayne and his alter ego Batman, this means the sequel isn't a standalone reset, but rather the next chapter of an evolving narrative, one that retains the same gritty detective style and heightened stakes that Reeves has emphasized. The few weeks and later time frame also provides logistical benefits. Characters have just undergone upheaval, relationships are still raw, and the city's condition reflects the previous turmoil, creating built-in tension rather than the starting from scratch. In effect, the time jump primes the sequel for a story that is both immediate and consequential. Which upcoming movie or series are you most excited about? The next Spider-Man, Far Cry, or maybe Godzilla's anime adventure? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more exclusive updates. See ya!